Today on Kicks Chronicles, we chat life and kicks with the co-owner of Pairfect. Ben Miles is in the building, or should I say I was in his building. We talk about the kicks he loved growing up, all the way up in Bonnie, Scotland. We delve into what inspired him to set up his own sneaker resale store. In fact, 2 sneaker resale stores right in the heart of Paisley in Glasgow. And lastly, I ask him what being a sneakerhead means to him. This is Kicks Chronicles. Yes, my people, Big PROZECH back again, and you already know what it is, man. Kicks Chronicles, I'm your boy PROZECH. Welcome once again. Episode 95, we out here. 2024, I told you, your boy is outside. I told you I'm outside, right? First and foremost, thank you very much for being here. It's an absolute pleasure to have you, whether it be the morning, the afternoon, the evening, you get me? By the way, I know I'm a day late, but I'm nowhere near $1 short. I'm coming with that straight hot fire, but we're going to get into that a little bit later. First and foremost, I want to thank everyone that managed to listen to / watch the last episode of the podcast with the senior buyer, senior footwear designer, and marketing manager for The Offspring at Office. I'm talking about the one and only Aman Tax. Shout out to my bro Aman for jumping on the podcast. Long time coming. Absolutely smashed it. Really appreciate you, bro. And everyone that managed to watch and listen to the episode, really appreciate you. This week, as I said, we're talking to Ben Miles from Pairfect, all the way up in Bonnie, Scotland. Your boy was up in Scotland just doing his thing. Came across a really cool shop and wanted to jump in and have a chat. I'm going to get into the background of how that whole thing came about a little bit later. But first and foremost, I want to apologize for the delay. As I said, we are a little bit late, right? And as I mentioned, I was up in Scotland. We had a family affair, a family coming together, and I wasn't able to prepare an episode on time, so I was like, what am I going to do? So I was waiting. I knew I was going to come back on Monday, so I said, let me come back on Monday and put an episode together, because I had an idea for a cool episode. And then all of a sudden, as I'm roaming around the streets in Paisley, this amazing store just pops up right in the middle of the strip, and I'm like, whoa, buddy. Like, if this wasn't God giving me a sign. So I literally went back home, got my mic, because I had my mic with me, because your boy stays ready. I stay ready, right? So I had my mic with me, went in there, introduced myself. Ben was an absolute gentleman. We had a quick chat, and I said, you know what, bro? I got my mic with me. If you got some time, you get me? Like, we can have a quick chat now. And he was like, aye, you get me? Your boy was like, aye. And he was absolutely hospitable, like, just gave me his time. We chatted for a good half an hour. It was an absolute blast, bro. Like, he was a really cool guy. He was super nervous, man, but I think you can tell when you watch it, the nerves melted away. When you start chatting about kicks, like, they ain't got no time for nerves, man. We were enjoying ourselves, man. So yeah, shout out to Ben and his partner as well. We'll definitely be speaking to those guys in a more formal setting in a not too distant future. But yeah, it was really cool, because I was able to sort of put that episode together, and I'm giving it to you fresh. I recorded this yesterday or 2 days ago, and we're putting it out today. It's a decent turnaround, even though we are a day late. It's a decent turnaround, people. The other thing I wanted to say about Ben was I didn't have a tripod, and obviously I didn't have Big Pete with me up in Scotland to record the episode. Luckily enough, he just so happened to have a perfect tripod for my phone. You get me? Like, so you could get that crisp image. Shout out once again to Ben, man, for just being like the right guy at the right time with the right interview. We're gonna do our thing, and we're definitely gonna touch base again, bro. Definitely gonna run this one back. In terms of the episode, we basically go through everything that we would normally go through in an episode. No sneaker battle, but sometimes we don't need to be battling all the time. Sometimes it's about like just showing camaraderie and love. It doesn't have to be arms house in your mom's house every single time. You get me? Like, but I mean, we talk about the kicks he loved growing up, the kicks that were popular in his ends in Scotland, bro. And it's important for us to know because your boy wants to be out. And I feel like this could be a little bit of a series, going up and down the country, talking to like independent stores, independent store owners, and finding out their story and putting that out, because we all have a story to tell. And like those people that have gone that extra step and actually set up a bricks and mortar store, like these guys have got another layer to their story. Apart from just loving kicks, they also have probably like business, probably are entrepreneurs, and have advice to give us in terms of what was good in that journey and what was not so good. You get me? So yeah, really, really cool to get the opportunity to speak to Ben about things like that. I get a bit more of an insight as to how he was able to set up a store in the middle of Paisley, Glasgow, selling sneakers, man. Like, and I asked him straight up and down, I was like, do you get much customers in? And he was like, bro, people come here, man. Now his spot is a bit of a venue, you get me? Like, and I was there, and like, even though I had that sweet sort of 45-minute pocket when sort of not many people are about, so we was able to do the interview. By the time I finished, boy, like, I think all the school kids are off holiday. I think like a bag load of kids just turned up. They were like, fam, like, I'm saying, let us in, man. We're trying to get some kicks. So yeah, they're definitely very, very popular. But yeah, just finding out those sorts of bits of information as to sort of how did you know that was going to happen. I'll make sure to ask him all of those types of questions. Also, the benevolence and the hospitality of Pairfect. Ben, the blessed man with a T as well. Shout out to Ben. Massive shout out to Ben. Really, really like it. I have to say it's a size, maybe a size or two too small, but motivation, motivation, because he's a big lad. Pause. No, did he? Right? But like, this is giving me motivation. Man's on a bit of a weight loss journey, as you've probably seen on my social media. So I'm gonna make sure this is fitting nicely. You get me? In a few months, give me 6 to 9 months on that. You get me? Like, because it's a couple sizes low. And yeah, man, it was vibes, man. Massive thank you for Ben at Pairfect for allowing me to jump in. And yeah, man, I've been enjoying myself. What I have to say though, before we sort of jump straight into the episode, is for the next 2 weeks. So I was away this weekend. I was able to sort out an episode, and that's great. But for the next 2 weeks, I'm actually not going to be uploading an episode. So for the next 2 Sundays, we're not going to be having an episode because I'm going to be away at a family wedding, hidden location, but outside of the UK. So your boy's not going to be local for the next couple of weeks. And I really want to enjoy that time with my family. So you get me? You people enjoy your time. I'm going to enjoy my time. You get me? Because when we come back, we are on the home straight for Kicks Chronicles 100. We are on the home straight. It's episode 95. You get me? We are on the home straight. You get me? Also, I've had some interesting news about Kicks and Coffee 4. You get me? And I will be dropping that news in the next couple of weeks as well. You get me? But Kicks and Coffee, I told you your boy was going to be there, but I just didn't know how deeply I was going to be there, if you get my drift. You get me? But shout out to Joe. You already know he's my brother, my guy. You get me? Your boy is going to be about. So if there was already no reason for you to not want to go to the Big Penny Social on the 15th, of September. You already needed to be there on the 15th of September. Now you have even more of a reason. Not 100% everything confirmed and sorted yet, but it will be. I will be there. So don't be square. Make sure you're about. And with all of that being said, let's jump into the episode. Once again, I'm your boy PROZECH. This is Kicks Chronicles, and our guest this week is one of the co-owners of Pairfect in Paisley, Glasgow, Bonnie, Scotland. I'm talking to Ben Miles. Everybody enjoy. Peace. Yes, what people, big PROZECH back again, and you already know what it is, man. Sneakers, kicks, and crepes. We're outside, bro. I told you, I'm outside. This year, I'm outside. You will never guess where I am. I'm in Scotland. I'm in Paisley in Scotland, Glasgow, to be exact. And I'm in this lovely environment. This shop is called Pairfect. And you can see why it's called Perfect. It's like full to the brim with bangers. Like, I'm here with Ben. What are you saying, Ben?
Something, boss.
One of the owners of Pairfect, bro, and I saw the store. I was here on unofficial business, you know, the ones there. I saw the store roaming around, and I was like, I'll go and chat to my guys, because you know when you see a fellow sneakerhead, you gotta go and show them some love. You get me? Especially people that have gone to the lengths of actually bricks and mortar and actually putting a store together, man. And I know that's obviously really difficult, man. So yeah, congratulations on pulling that. And I know this is you got 2 stores, right?
Yeah.
You get me? Like, so we'll get into all of that. But Ben, bro, I gotta ask you the first question. I gotta ask you, number one, what you got on feet?
The Nike Sakai's.
You got the Sakai's, yeah?
Waffles.
You get me?
All black, nice and subtle.
Very subtle, very calm. Gum sole, you get me? Super comfortable. We love that, bro.
Exactly.
So we started with the feet. Let's go all the way back as well.
All the way back.
You get me, man? How did you fall in love with kicks, man? What was your first love? What was the shoe that sort of brought you into the game?
It's a weird one. It's something a bit left field. So I used to go to football with my dad. I was watching all the football casuals, like the sort of Adidas, sort of came back now, but like the Adidas sort of, the City series and stuff like that, just stuff, just love it, mate, to be honest.
Adidas are absolutely killer. When it comes to that, everyone got their own pair. Every city got their own pair. It's really cool, man. And like just being up here and like roaming around, you see definitely vibing up here right about now, man. So what specifically was it like? Because I think the City series was that wasn't Gazelles, was it? Was it Gazelles or was it?
No, so it's like a sort of, it's like a thinner model.
Yeah,
so the first one I went for was the Dublins, they were called.
Dublins.
So I think I was 14, 2018.
Come on now.
2017 actually. And then I dragged my mum out to go camp for its size at like 5 in the morning. Sitting there for hours, but that's what started it off, and it was like slowly wear a pair, sell them, and I was like, I need to stop wearing these, and just slowly built up.
That's it. And you actually have a partner.
Yeah.
And you had like a similar background, and that's how the sort of business started. So how did that come about?
I was at a camp out as well, so we were sitting, see for the ray gun SBs.
Yeah.
I've got a wee pair up there, but
I like that.
ray gun SBs camping there, and you obviously get talking to people around you. So then we just sort of kicked about with each other, and then a couple of years later, just merged both and opened the store.
You get me? And you're saying it, you're giving us like the super short version, but like setting up a store is not an easy feat, bro.
Nah,
like you've actually like done something that's kind of amazing. Like in the times that you've like set the store up, and obviously both stores now, like what are some of the lessons that you've learned and some of the things that you'd say, you know what, like that was definitely an eye opener. Maybe something that people could use for themselves if they wanted to do something similar.
Don't know, to be honest, mate. It's stuff every day, but it's...
What about customers? Because obviously you set up a store in a place, it doesn't always guarantee that people are going to come. So how have you found in terms of like, did you know that people were going to come here? Like, did you know, how did you think it was going to run?
No, it was a bit of a punt. So also we had 2 separate Instagram pages. We all had like sort of friends and family, but like small audiences each. So I just put it together, sort of tell our story and just sort of hope for the best. But also when you've got the product that people want, then they're happy to travel, especially when you've got stuff that is you don't see every day. Absolutely.
And in your opinion, like what's super popular in Scotland? Because obviously I'm from London, currently live in Kent. I see a lot of like Air Force Ones on feet, like Jordan 4s are absolutely flying right now. But what do you see on feet on a day-to-day basis?
It's Glasgow, isn't it? It's just Air Max, TNs, Yeezys. That's pretty much everybody's feet is just Air Max.
And like growing up, what was like the shoe that like you would always see on people's feet? Because you are relatively, I mean, based on what you were saying, you're relatively young. But like, when you think back in your mind's eye, maybe like when you were in school, what was a shoe that was super, super popular that like you just saw everyone wearing? Like,
I think it was obviously black Air Forces for school.
Yeah.
Just that was standard, but I don't know. It's just Air Max, man. 95s is just. It's so ingrained in Glasgow in the 95.
Why do you think that is? Because from London, the 95 is like part of our DNA. We absolutely claim it as well.
Yeah.
But it's a UK wide shoe.
Yeah.
Like I've spoken to people in the north of England, Liverpool, Manchester. That 95 is their shoe. And coming up obviously to Scotland, seeing the same thing, right? So why do you think the 95 just vibes so well with England? Like
the comfort, mate. It's just comfort. So easy to wear. Trackies, jeans, like anything you can just wear it with.
Yeah.
And it's just, I don't know. I think in Glasgow it's got this pure stigma from like older people that it's like chav shoe or bam shoe, but it's so in line with sort of what you're after, isn't it?
It's vibes. It's vibes, man. I'm definitely a 95 guy.
Yeah.
Like I got my first pair of 95s when I was in year 10. I'm not gonna say the year because I think I'm slightly older than you. But I got an all black pair and I was like, you know what, it's absolutely, you're right. The comfort is vibes, but also like it's just like that layered effect as well. It just gives it like that volume that you want, like, and it's a little bulky of a shoe. So like with the cargos, with the trackies or whatever, even with the jeans, it's almost like one of the ones where you can kind of dress it up and dress it down. Like it is a kind of a vibey shoe. Let me ask you a little bit about your collection.
Yeah.
You get me? And you can sort of merge that with what you've got in the store, like, because we got a part of the podcast that we call the EST of KIC, where we talk about sort of the oldest, the newest, the greatest, the best sort of thing. So like, if you were saying your collection, what's the oldest pair of shoes you've got in your collection?
Oh, oldest pair. Probably would be the stub ones.
You still got them, yeah? You still got the Dublins?
Yeah.
We love that, man. We love that, man. Holding on.
Yeah.
You get me? Like, so what's the newest pair that you've got in the collection?
The newest pair, I bought a pair 2 or 3 days ago. See the white, red and blue version of these?
Ah, yeah. Classics.
Yeah.
Super classic. And with you, because these, for me, these are obviously, because Sakai are their legendary status at this point. I've got the Sakai waffles, right? But obviously these are like the super duper waffles. Like these are the canoes.
That's some size.
But like I've got friends that swear by the fact that these are some of the most comfortable shoes.
They're unbelievable. That's so good.
Like, so I'm definitely like if you're like comparing these to like a Yeezy, do you feel like these are more comfortable than a Yeezy? Because I've got the Yeezys on feet today, like.
Can't beat it easy, but I think it's close, mate, to be honest.
I
think it's close, definitely.
Yeah, I feel like for me, like when it comes to the Champions League of comfort, I probably throw Yeezy in at the top. Spot because just like it's just so easy to the boost as well. Like, but yeah, like a 95 would definitely get in there. Anything that's got like purpose built comfort technology, I'm vibing with. You get me? Like, as long as it drips as well. Like, you can't be out here looking crazy.
No sketches.
No Harry Kanes, bro. So like, okay, if we're talking in store, what do you think is the best pair of shoes in store? Like the greatest pair of shoes you have in the store?
Give me 2 seconds, I'll grab them.
Yeah. Hi there. So nice to see you. Sorry to interrupt the pod. I'll be literally 30 seconds. I just wanted to say thank you for being here. And also, if you enjoy the pod, make sure to like, comment, subscribe. It really does help. Also, if you're listening on an audio platform, feel free to give us a review, whether it be positive or negative. Just leave a review. We really, really appreciate it. Also, feel free to listen to our old episodes. And if you ever want to get in contact, if you want to let me know what you're thinking, feeling, or whatever, holler at me. My name is PROZECH. PROZECH on all social media. Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. I'm enjoying TikTok at the moment. So feel free to holler at me. I will always holler back. And with all that being said, I'll let you get back to the pod. Toodles. I don't even know what he's going to get. I'm trying.
Sean Wells,
bro. Me and Sean, man, we've got history, bro. These are crazy. I absolutely love these shoes.
Can't beat them, man. You see,
absolutely
a lot of people who speak to like in the shop and that, they say like this is the sort of the shoe that actually got them into it.
No, I can believe that. 100%. Like this shoe is so special, bro. Like the 97 upper, like, and obviously hues of the 95, but the sickest thing about this shoe is the midsole and the outsole, bro. That the Air Max 1. outsole, the connection of the 97 and the 1, and then you've got the amazing sort of lightness of the materials, man, and the different colors, man. It just makes, like, for me,
you don't see anything like it.
like, there's nothing close to it, bro. What do you think about Sean Witherspoon in the sense that, like, once he dropped this, like, I feel like the world stopped.
Yeah.
And it was just like, this shoe existed, and it was literally before this shoe and after this shoe. That's how we remember the world, right? But since then, what do you think he's done? Like, do you think he's been on the same level? Do you think he's fallen off? What are you saying, bro?
Shoe-wise, definitely not. It's fallen off. It's fallen off hard.
Oh, my
They did
bro.
they did this Superstars, man. That's like one of the worst.
Bro.
The worst pairs.
One with the little tassels coming off of. Oh, my
Don't know what he's
days.
thinking with those, man.
Yeah, that was wild. That was wild. I have to say, yeah, right, the stuff that he's done with Gap has been cool.
Yeah.
The clothing,
Yeah.
right? And even, and
His Asics. You see his Asics?
that wasn't
those.
bad.
Yeah.
And I was gonna say, along with the Asics, the Gazelle that he did.
Yeah,
so he did
cool.
the hemp Gazelle. They were
Yeah.
alright. They were alright. But I just feel like he's had more misses than hits since he left. But he's taking shots. And the truth is, like, when it comes to designers, and especially shoe designers and collaborators, whether you hit or you miss, whether you smash it out the park or you flop, I just want to feel something about the shoe.
Yeah.
So if I hate the shoe, it's better that I hate the shoe than I don't care about the shoe.
It's got to be controversial.
Boom, I'd rather,
Yeah.
the thing is, because we are talking about it, if there was nothing to talk about, it's terrible, right? So I'd rather have something to talk about than have nothing to talk about. So big up yourself, Sean. You're still doing your thing, man. Even though I don't vibe with all of your shoes, bro, I vibe with this one heavy. If you got a spare set of 12, you get me, like, you might want to hook your body up. No, definitely, man. Definitely, that's a vibe. If you're just running out of your house, not thinking about a fit, just like running out of your house, maybe picking up a bit from the corner shop or something. What you got by the door? What you got? Like, that's just sort of your butt to the shop sort of shoes.
Wave runners. The easy wave runners.
Yeah, we love the waves.
It's so easy to throw on.
We
Absolutely.
love them.
Man.
And they go with everything,
Yeah.
right? The wave runners are absolutely killer, bro. Absolutely. I love the wave runners, man. I can wear the wave runners literally every day. I can wear them every single day. If your house was burning down, and you can only grab one pair of kicks, right? Everyone's fine. Mum, dad, you get me? If you got kids, everyone's cool. But it's just the kicks that are in the fire. What one pair are you grabbing?
I'd either have to go for, like, just for sort of the legacy of it, maybe those Dublins, because it's the first, right?
Yeah.
Or maybe
No sentimental, or
see the other Sakai's, what LD waffles they're called. The black and I've got the black and white ones.
Oh, okay.
Screw ones, mate. I wear them
Strong.
constantly.
Super strong. Super strong. I get you, bro. I get you, man. And to be honest, there's so many ways you can go with that question, because some people go money, and some people go sentimental.
Yeah.
I get it.
What can you replace? But
This is it.
It's a thing.
This is it, man. This is it. So, like, let's talk about the store, man. What have you got in store that, like, is vibes right now? Like, you're happy about? Like, I can see we got definitely hitting heavy with the Yeezys.
Yeah.
So I'm saying we got the Vantas over here.
Big boy size.
Definitely hitting hard with the Vantas. We'll grab a couple pairs. Zebras here. You get
Classic.
me?
What about these? See these here? Disco Purple 95s. These only came out in Japan, so you just never, ever see them.
You see that, man? With the purple, broski. Purple. The purple air bubble as well, air unit. Purple.
That's a
Special.
popular one up here.
Special shoe. And it's leather as well. Super clean. Super clean, man. This shoe is so fire, bro.
Yeah.
This is very fire. Like, bro, I can see.
Nice and simple, but I know, it does the job, mate.
Then I'm noticing
it's so popular.
There's no prices on these things, bro. Is it one of them ones where you
Nah,
gauge them first and you say
they're new, mate.
the prices?
The ones they're 340. 340.
It's big boy money, bro. Do you know what? These for me,
Yeah.
right? So you got the lightning and the thunder. You get me? Personally, which one of these do you prefer, lightning or thunder?
It's got to be black, mate. I'm nice and subtle. I keep it.
You keep it,
Monaco,
yeah. You know what I'm saying? This guy's a gangster, bro. He keeps it. He's back in black and no one's there, man. I always preferred like the coloured version
Yeah.
of these. Like I always preferred the lightnings. I always feel with these, I feel like these are the better version of these, and I think the White Thunders are actually coming out.
Yeah.
In the next like few weeks or whatever. But like with the Red Thunders, these like and now the Whites, I think these are slightly better. But I just feel like there's not like a massive story behind them. I wish there was like more chat around them. Like
that's just a shoe.
It's just a kick, right? It's just a colorway, man. But the streets love them, man.
Yeah.
But I do prefer these. I feel like these are vibes as well. Like I feel like with the lightning, you gotta have the fun. I feel like it kind of goes together. Like you kind of need both. You get me? Like if you could have a collaboration with any brand or collaborator, what would you choose? Like if a brand came to
myself.
you, as Perfect, right?
Yeah, okay.
If they came, because they do collaborations with stores all around the world, right? What would be your perfect collaboration? And what would be and another thing, what would be the silhouette as well?
Got to be a 95.
Yeah,
100%.
we got to
take a bit of Clint's inspiration from that one. Like, you got to go 95, and then that's obviously Nike then if it's a 95.
Yeah, it makes sense. Makes sense.
Got to be.
What colours would you bring in? What would you incorporate?
I don't know. I like it subtle, just black, grey, and white. But I think you've got to put. There's got to be some sort of DNA to it. So I think you've got to pull something for like our times with Paisley, the Paisley print, some sort of way. Maybe
Do you know what?
Back
That's definitely a vibe.
Reflective, but
because what's the name? Who uses the Paisley print really well? Travis.
Yeah.
Travis uses Paisley really well on his kicks name on the Phantom. Yeah, on the Phantom. He definitely did his thing on there, man. On the Dunks as well, obviously as well. Because I think with the Phantom, it came with a bandana with the Paisley print on it. You get me? And sometimes you don't forget, like, come to Paisley all the time. This is where that Paisley print bandana comes from, bro. This is it, bro. The Paisley print comes from Paisley in Glasgow in Scotland, man. Put some respect on the Paisley, man. It's definitely a vibe, bro. It's definitely a vibe. Let me ask you a question. I always ask, I don't know if it's something that you would have come across, but like, do you know about Unholy Grails?
Don't believe so.
Nah, an Unholy Grail, is some of them Sports Direct classics, like the Everlast and the Slazenger.
Yeah, I got no way I got.
Did you ever have to get involved in the dark arts?
Mate. Yeah, the dark arts all the time. Primary school, man. Mate, there was these things that were like fire trap.
We love fire trap.
Leather fire trap, and they've got like quilted stuff on the side of it. Oh my god, they're the worst. They're the worst.
Fire trap is a fire, man. We love that, man.
I remember people repping them in school, but like a lot of the year probably had them.
Really?
Yeah. Like a good
Did it make it almost acceptable? Or did we all know that?
I think looking back is dead, but it was like at the point you're like, these are the shit. I mean.
That's calm, bro. That's calm. Let me ask you like one of my favourite questions, right? It's called Desert Island Kicks. If you were like run away on a desert island, and you don't know how you got there, but you had 2 pairs of kicks with you, right? Don't have to be from your collection, can literally be anything.
Yeah.
What 2 pairs of kicks would you have with you and why?
You've got to go for utility, surely, no?
Come on, man, talk to me.
The Nike or Humaras.
Yeah.
Sort of hiking numbers.
Bounce
about the island.
You get me,
man. Set of Yeezy slides for chilling at night.
Come on, man.
Bit of both, mate.
Come on, man. Do you know what I love about that, man? I'm saying, you showed me your thinking, bro.
Yeah.
You know when you're in school and they're like, don't just answer the question, show me your working up. It makes sense, man. I'm saying, like, the Humor is like, they're definitely a vibe.
Yeah.
You get me a hiking shoe. I'm saying, you don't know what the terrain's saying.
Yeah,
you get me land, sea and all that. The Yeezy slide. At the height of comfort. I don't know another slide that's on that level, you get me? Like, so definitely a vibe. Definitely a vibe. And a very, very good answer. You get me? Do you know what? Let's try and do some quick fires, man. Yeah. I'm going to try and do it off the top because I usually have them in front of me, man. Let me try and go off the top of my head here, right? So, we're doing quick fires, right? Just be free, Just say what you want to say, right? So, let's go in 3, 2, 1. Nike or Adidas?
Nike.
Is it Nike or Nike?
Nike.
Adidas or New Balance?
New Balance.
New Balance. Can you wear Adidas and Nike together?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, all right, we might come back. We might chat about that again.
I sell both.
Right. Do you use the sneakers app?
Yeah. Well, not really anymore. I've given up. I've given up.
I was gonna ask. When was the last time you won it on the sneakers app?
What was the last time I updated it? It was probably 3 years ago.
See, you know what's there. Naki, we need to have a chat, bro.
A while.
We need to have a chat. Comfort or style?
Style.
Beaten and battered or fresh and clean?
Bit of both, mate. Beaten and battered, but I'll wear them at the ground. I'll wear everything at the ground.
So they start off fresh and clean and they end up beaten and battered?
All of them are mashed.
Retro or innovation?
Innovation.
Innovation is good.
You don't see much of it now, but everything's just the same thing, different colours.
It is.
The only thing I've seen sort of innovative, see the protection pack New Balances. Love them, mate.
Yeah, no, definitely a vibe, man.
Yeah. I
wanted to get a pair of those, the 2002R version. Because they'd come up with a 1906, and I got the 1906, but I just didn't feel like the silhouette was as good as the 2002R.
The grey ones.
Yeah, bro, the clouds, bro. I wanted to get the rain cloud.
I got them mashed.
Yeah, I can imagine, bro. Because with your silhouette, bro, with your like aesthetic, it fits, bro. And I'm kind of the same, to be honest. Like I just keep it sort of like black and calm and like navies and greys and just keep it super chilled. Apple or Spotify?
Spotify. Gotta be.
Haggis or deep fries Mars bars?
Haggis. It's gotta be.
I had haggis for the first time. Haggis is fire. Haggis was amazing. I love haggis. I didn't even know it was that sick. I thought it was something else entirely. Haggis is sick. Do you customize your shoes or you straight factory settings?
Factory settings.
Yeah. No
messing about.
Laces or no laces?
Laces.
Alright. Sliders or flip flops?
Sliders.
Nice. Okay. Washing machine or hand wash your kicks?
Hand wash. You gotta be a bit delicate with it.
There was a little hesitation. Triple whites or black on blacks?
Black on black.
Absolute demon in the streets.
If
you see this guy across the road, black on blacks is terrible.
Got to be.
No, that's definitely a vibe, man. I'm with you for the majority of it. But you, bro, you said, I asked you, and it's important that I ask you again because we're in this room on our own, but you never know, like, dude, because it might be an echo. So you might not have heard me when I said it. Can you wear Nike and Adidas together? As in Nike trainers and Adidas clothes, like, or Nike clothes and Adidas trainers, right? You said...
Yes.
So you did hear what I said. Yeah. You did hear me. So I wasn't hallucinating. So Ben, you heard what I said, and you're still saying it. So you're doubling down.
Yeah, definitely.
So talk to me about that, because you're breaking every rule in the book.
We see it all the time, like the sort of the Nike like sets and stuff like that, and then mostly the Yeezys. It's just comfort all around, mate.
It's the Nike Tech and the Yeezy and the Yeezy slides.
Yeah, it's like the sort of the sets, like the shorts, the t-shirts and that. So it's comfort, mate. Summer comfort, mate.
No, that's terrible settings, bro. It's terrible, especially when Adidas make fantastic tracksuits. How are you gonna go? But the Nike Tech is classic, bro. So I get it, man. And that's the point. I feel like Nike. That's the reason why they came up with.
It's the socks. You can't do the socks. Socks is different.
Okay. So you're not on the socks.
Nah.
Do you know the what? Do you know the cheat code that I've discovered?
Yeah.
Don't buy branded socks.
Yeah.
Get them from Next or H&M or something or Uniqlo. Just get my socks from somewhere else and I wear them with everything. That's the cheat code, yeah. So you don't get caught out, because wearing Nike shoes with Adidas socks is wild.
Yeah.
Wild.
The logos are too close together, mate. Throws it off.
It's madness. It's madness. You can't go 3 stripes into a swoosh. Like, it's terrible settings, bro. So talk to me, right? Sneakerhead. We talk about being a sneakerhead. A lot of us mention it. Part of the community. What does the word mean to you?
It's just somebody that's obsessed with. At the end of the day, it's just a random item, isn't it? But it's
real.
like,
it's not, right?
You focus on it far too much.
We love it.
Think about it constantly, and
that's it, man.
Always after the next one, isn't it?
So, like Ben from PROZECH, you get me PAISLEY, Scotland, Glasgow, you get me putting it down, 2 stores. Would you say you are a sneakerhead?
Yeah, 1000%.
Absolutely. You get me? The highest level of, what's the word, commendation, the highest award I can bestow onto any guest on my podcast, even though impromptu. You get me? This is how I move, you know. I'm just out on the roads, just coming to people's shops and sit down. Thank God he's a nice guy. The highest honor I can bestow upon you, Ben, today, bro, is saying, 100% Kicks Chronicles certified sneakerhead, bro.
I appreciate it, bro.
Absolutely, absolutely. Guys, make sure, right, to check out PAISLEY. Yeah, you guys are on Instagram. I know you're on Instagram. You're about. Make sure go check these guys out. Like, comment, subscribe to the video, obviously, and do all of that great stuff, man. Like, make sure you show bare love. Are you on TikTok or any other social networks? Yeah. Fam, just make sure to go like up PAISLEY on every single
Pairfect.uk across pretty much all of it.
Pairfect.uk on everything, you get me? Like, and did you have anything you wanted to say to the people before we sign out?
Nah, mate, I think we covered it all, to be honest.
Nah, I think we've done all right, man. For somebody, that was a little bit nervous, bro, I think we can agree, man did all right, you get me, man? It's been an absolute pleasure being here. Once again, bro.
Thank you very much.
Guys, once again, make sure like, comment, subscribe, Kicks Chronicles all the way to the world and back. You get me, man? We're out here, we're outside, your boy Prozy's doing this thing. Until I see you, man, on the next one, make sure to look after yourselves, everybody, and stay blessed. You get me? Thank you for listening to this episode of Kicks Chronicles. Please make sure to like, comment, subscribe, share, rate, review, and all that good stuff. And remember, full video version is available on YouTube. Audio versions available on Spotify and Apple Podcasts.